Hey, good morning. Yeah, I'm just doing some morning cardio. This is what I do in the mornings before I go to work. Most days. Just got the kids out the door for school. So I'm going to try to get in 30 to 40 minutes cardio this morning. And I'm going to do a different routine than I usually do. I'm going to do 3 different positions with my bike. I'm going to do a higher position for 5 minutes. I'm going to go down to the mid position here, do 5 minutes. Then I'm going to go to the lower position here and do 5 minutes. And I do those 3 positions in one direction. I'm going to flip it around and do the same 3 in the opposite directions. Same positions in the opposite direction. So we'll start off. Start with the high and go. Good morning. I'm going to do a live workout tonight as well. So this is basically like what I do every day. I do morning cardio, and I'll do afternoon or evening weights and cardio. Yeah. I never asked that, but that's a good question. Hey, good morning, Thulu. How are you doing, buddy? Here to join me in the workout? Ooh. So that's what was going on last night. She stole my thunder. I could hear that all the way over here in New Brunswick. Okay, so let's go 5 minutes on that level. I'm going to adjust my crank cycle down to the midsection and go 5 minutes here. I can already notice different muscle is working already. Well, not so much the different muscles, but it's more concentrated on certain muscles than this midsection, which I usually do. Oh, good. It's good to hear. I'll be waiting for it. Looks like we're finally going to have a sunny day today. Rained really hard yesterday. The whole day. Like hard. Like it would soak through your rain jacket. Hard. At least that's my plan for this evening. Do a live workout. But I'm spur of the moment. I might decide to jump in the car and go to the gym. Who knows? I'm bad at planning. 5 there. Now I'm going to lower it down to the next level. I'm going to back up on my seat a little bit because to give you some more space to rotate. There. Here we go. Do 5 minutes here. I'm going to increase the tension a little bit now because we're using mostly bigger muscles in your upper body. You're using a lot of your lats, more of a growth. Push and pull, but also of a pull. Hey there. Intellectual soapbox. Welcome. I'm starting to get winded already, so this new routine that I'm doing is certainly going to pay off. I can feel my heart rate already up a few notches. It's almost in there. I can move my garage, or my gym out in the garage. I can set up out in the garage again. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Intellectual Soapbox. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Foreman. Awesome, thank you. Thank you, Kenny. It's been a while, I haven't seen you. We usually run into each other 2, 3, 4 times a week, but I've kind of been off for a while too, on sporadically with no schedule. So I guess it's probably you who haven't seen me around. What? Pulled an all-nighter? Ah! Thank you. Intellectual Soapbox. Minute and a half left in this position here. Then I'm going to flip it around and do it in the opposite direction. And again, do those 3 stages of levels, different heights. This is the first time I did this. I was kind of fooling around the other day and said, hey, I can make a workout routine out of that cycle. It was really getting the heart rate up. About 1 minute left. I wanted to stay in bed today. The sun's coming out now. It'll be a nice day. I get the hand cycle in. Hey, Hope Boss, good morning. We got 30 seconds left. And then I'm going to rotate, go the opposite direction. Hey, right on, thanks. Give a thumbs up. Okay, now I'm going to go opposite direction. I'm going to rotate crank cycle head around. And I'm going to start at the higher level and go. Go, Kino. That's getting packed. It's awesome. I'm going to increase the tension a little bit. Because this motion is more of a pull than a push. So it's working stronger muscles, in which I can increase the tension, make it a little more difficult. But just a little bit more. This is my fasted cardio. So I don't want to go killing myself because I haven't had anything to eat this morning, any nutrition, since last night before I went to bed. Had a little snack. Or a couple hours before I went to bed, had a little snack, I guess. Hey, Workout Academy London. Thanks for popping in. Oh, no, not yet. I'm a ways away. I think probably I'm around close to 600 hours away. No ways to go. Does that mean 600 more hours of cardio? I don't know. I'm fine with that. I will do it. Intellectual soapbox. Can't catch my breath and speak at the same time. I'll check it out after my cardio, and when I'm getting something to eat, we'll connect. Look. I can really feel this in the shoulders more than anything, which is good. It's a good feeling. Like I said, I'm not going really hard. Just the heart rate up for more fasted cardio. Yeah. I'm wondering though about streaming. Maybe we should create a panel tonight after my workout. We're going to do a live workout, and maybe we'll get a panel up to discuss streaming on YouTube using StreamYard or the YouTube method. See if it's beneficial for the algorithm, YouTube algorithm. Because I noticed when I started streaming, my views have went down drastically, and watch hours spiked, but then went down this last week. So I'm not quite sure if it's the lives doing it or if it's just the random video of me fixing stuff around the house that maybe screwing up the algorithm. I don't know. That's the talk for tomorrow or for tonight. Because before it's really consistent with putting on day-to-day life, living from a wheelchair, what I do, transfers and just day-to-day stuff, wheelchair maintenance. And just doing pretty good, pretty consistent with my growth, with views and hours. Then I shifted things live, better notice it did. Last week. I don't know. Just playing around. Five more seconds, and we're going to lower the crank head to the midsection. 5 minutes here. We're 20 minutes in so far. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, very true. It wouldn't. Right. Cool. Right, yeah, absolutely. I have another transfer videos coming up. I'm going to get it out Friday evening. It's using the sliding board, the transfer board again. I did one a couple weeks ago where I transferred onto my bed using the sliding board, and this time I'm using it in my vehicle, which is quite high. So a few tips there that I share, transferring into a higher vehicle using a slide board. Stay tuned for that. It's coming out Friday. This is awesome. Five in the house, cheering me on, working out, connecting with each other. It's awesome. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I just hit that 365-day rollover period there. Must have been 4 months ago, 5 months ago, or maybe 6. Yeah, it was at least 6 months ago. I think I hit that that rollover period. So I got to keep being a little more consistent, I guess, with my postings and what I'm posting. Yeah, I got one walking video there that did really well. And a few others, my walking and transfer videos are up there too. So I don't think I fully utilize YouTube like I should, like marketing and other social platforms like Instagram. That I gotta get back to posting on Instagram and Facebook. I haven't posted on Facebook either in a while. Or Instagram. Those are the only other two I have for social platforms that I usually work. It'll get there eventually. As long as I'm having fun and as long as I'm helping people, it'll be there before I know it. Is it day 6 today, loves you, for your app challenge? Seconds here, and I'm gonna lower it. Was it today, day 6, or tomorrow? Like we just did it today, right? But I'm lazy right now. Well, you're not running in your spot, keeping up with me. Thank you, Hope Boss. I appreciate that. Okay, to lower my crank cycle head down to my waist. And then again, I gotta back up on my seat a little bit so I can get extension. So I don't bop my belly with my shoulders or my elbows. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I need to eat. Got this weekend out of the way. That was a tough one. With all the food, Easter celebrations, kids got their chocolate, and I did too. We're at 25 minutes. So I finish this 5-minute section off. That'll be 30 minutes, and then I'm just going to go into regular cool down mode for 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. You can chat away with any questions you have or whatever you want to chat. You guys keep chatting amongst yourselves. That's great. Just oh yeah. Once you get into a routine though, like a diet program loves you, like I was eating one time 5 times a day last year when I was at my peak training with a program I was under Jay Cutler with. I was eating 5 times a day. And at first, when I started eating 5 times a day, I was like, this is too much food. I can't eat this. I was like, I'm trying to get my 4th meal down. And there weren't big meals either. It was just what I was eating. And other than my 4th, I was like, there's no way I can eat this plus my post-workout meal. So, but I just kind of plugged away at it. The first week was tough because I couldn't eat the food because it was just too much. It was a different cycle for me. My body needed time to adjust to it. And then probably maybe halfway through the 2nd week of that program, I was starving because my body finally adjusted to the food meal program plus the workouts I was doing, and my body needed the food. So eating 5 meals, in that 2-week period, halfway through, was no problem. And I kind of plateaued out where I was in a comfortable state with my diet and working out. The 3rd week, I came plateaued, meaning that I wasn't starving in the morning or at night before I went to bed. I was comfortable all day, and my body was getting the food, the nutrients, nutrition, and the energy it needed to do the workouts I was doing. So give it time. It's a shock to the system. A lot of people might not think it, but I mean, if you ever try to change and alter your diet, it's a shock to the system. Just like having a really hard workout, it's a shock. Thanks, Emil. Lifestyle Blogs. Yeah, that too. And after that, after my program last year, I was doing exactly that. I was eating what I want, but small proportions, and I wouldn't really go back for seconds, Instead of having 2 or 3 hamburgers, a hamburger, a sausage, a barbecue, I just had 1 hamburger, and salad, and still enjoy it, right? It was all geared up a couple months ago, must be 3 months ago now to get back on that program. Then I had some health issues that put me back a couple months, so I was bust, but now I'm going to work my way back into that. Yeah, it's all moderation. Seconds, and I'm really getting the sun on here doing this type of workout. I have about 10 minutes before I gotta sign off and shower up and get to work. My day job. I'm feeling a bit hungry now. Yes, 30. So again, for you that were joining later on when I described what I was doing for my cardio on the hand cycle, typically I just do it a midsection. I do double. I do alternating, tandem, and then single arm, right? And then flip around, do the same thing, do that cycle over and over. This time I decided to change the height of the crank cycle head. So I can go as high as here. That's mostly if you want to stand up and do it. It's really awkward trying to crank that from a seated position. So I started here, and maybe it was, here. Sorry, it's here. Started in this position for 5 minutes. Went down to my midsection. To this position for 5 minutes. And then went down to the waist. Oops, a little too far. Here. I guess it's down here. My midsection. Down here. And did 5 minutes. And then I switched it around. That's 15 minutes in one direction. Then I switched it around to go the other direction. And again, I started high. 5 minutes here. Chest level. 5 minutes here. And down to my waist level. 5 minutes here for a 30-minute cardio workout. Now I'm going to go chest level and just do a cool down for a few minutes. And then a little stretch. And Kenny doesn't sleep. Oh, let's sneeze. No, I don't. I'm going to do a little cool down here, 10 minutes or so. Don't get a bite to eat. And that coffee to eat. I look forward to that coffee. Anybody else out there drink coffee in the morning or anywhere, anytime throughout the day? If so, how many coffees do you have a day? Typically I have 2 coffees. I'll have one first thing in the morning and one mid-morning. And so I don't even need that mid-morning. This is more of a comfort thing than anything, like routine that I have to break. This one is really all I need. I just put a little bit of I don't put any sugar. I put just a little bit of a creamer in it. Flavored creamer to give it a little bit of taste. I don't like black coffee at all. Nice. You know what? Decaf, I don't find the difference. It's good. One time I filled the coffee can on our counter with decaf, not realizing that decaf is for a company that would come over and if they didn't drink caffeinated, then I accidentally put it in. And all week I was drinking decaf. I didn't know the difference until I actually looked at the coffee jug. When I went to the pantry to grab something else, I was like, oh, hey, this is decaf. So, really no difference. I didn't find any difference at all. Hand balancing. I'm not sure what you mean. Like standing on my hands? I haven't tried that one yet. A few things I know that I shouldn't try since I've been injured in a wheelchair. I'm a little crazy at times, so I'll try stuff, but there's a few of them that I won't. Holy smokes, Kenny. You get a nice little cat nap. Well, it's more than a cat nap, but that just charged the batteries right there. Oh, okay. Let's check that out. Other people me love too about hand balancing. I don't think I didn't try to pull that one off yet. I won't. I don't think. We got 35 minutes cardio in. I'm gonna rotate it here. 5 minutes the opposite direction. Just some nice light cardio. I'm getting a good sweat on. It's gonna be a nice day out there today. The sun is beaming through. God, you should be happy. Yeah. I can usually trick. I was usually tricked on that too, not realizing I was drinking it. So. I suppose a lot too is that what I put in it. It's that flavored creamer. That's well, you taste it. You taste the cream, the flavor of the creamer, really not the coffee, or a good mix of both. I'm gonna have to watch this hand balancing later on. I couldn't even do that when I was able-bodied. Before the chair, I couldn't hand balance. Look at that sun coming through the window. It's gonna be a beautiful day up there. Right now it's 7:43 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Hey Kenny, did you go on a cruise a little while ago? Were you on a cruise? Yeah. Not in the future. We're in Ontario, help us if you don't mind me asking. I have family in Ontario. Which I think we're going to go, we plan to go to Ontario this summer. See the in-laws. Now, Hopus, are you doing that against the wall, or are you just doing it free? Oh, I'll watch it later. Oh, when I get done, I'll watch it. Niagara on the Lake. Nice. Very nice. I knew that too. I remember us talking about that before. I just can't keep track. That or where people are from and horrible at names. Approaching 40 minutes of cardio. There's my cool down. Yeah, Niagara Falls is amazing. It's truly amazing. I just think every time I get to the volume of water that's coming over those falls, like every second, it just amazes me. I remember when I was there as a kid for the first time back in the early 80s, I hardly remember, but the big thing was I was amazed at of the people who attempted to go over the falls in a barrel. And I'm not sure if it was around that time somebody attempted it then, at that time, or I know it was way back in the olden days, somebody tried it back over, but tried to go over the falls in a barrel. But I think they may have successfully made it, I'm not sure. But I know a few people have. That's just nuts. Whew. They're at 40 minutes. I'm going to really knock it down here. Last time I was in Niagara was probably maybe 10, more than that, 15 years ago. Yeah, about 15 years ago in the wintertime. I was down there for somewhere nearby for, I think it was Brock University. Is that nearby? Might have been at Brock University playing basketball. Took a little trip to Niagara for an evening. Check things out. Okay, it's 41 minutes. I'm gonna do a little stretch and then I gotta sign off and get to work. If you're asking a question to me, no, I don't actually. I should. Just in and out for me. Ooh, the sun's bright. Let's do a little stretch. It is like a little bit of sweat on. Not too much for morning cardio. Morning fasted cardio, that is. Now let's do a little stretch. For me, there's no better way than starting the day working out, having a little exercise, get things going. The sun is so bright. Maybe you could help me with that breathing techniques. Do you have any? Can you direct me to any sites or any videos that you have with breathing techniques I could try? There's always things I want to improve, and that's one is improve my stretching, improve my water intake, and now that you mentioned breathing, that would be good too, because that's something I don't to practice those techniques or anything. These elastic bands are awesome. These are resistant bands. You can do a full workout sitting down in a chair or in a wheelchair, and you can use any tension you want, right? The closer you grip, the harder the tension. The further out you grip, less tension. So it's anybody. Well, I can't say anybody. Sorry, I can't generalize that, but these can be very beneficial for many people. So I do have some friends that are quadriplegics and they don't have full grip in their hands. So there might be a way they could tie it around like that, wrap it around, and just use their arms. It all depends on the person. The eyes look between your hands. And practice, practice, practice. Yep. This is one of my favorite stretches. It gets all the way down through your glutes, hamstrings, down to your calves, ankles, neck, back, just shoulders. Twist. This is a great stretch here too. All right, we're at 47 minutes. 40-minute cardio workout with a few minutes of stretching. And I stretched beforehand as well. I did some stretching before the video, or before my cardio, right after I got the kids out of the house for school. Jumped on the bike, did 40. Looking at 50 minutes total here. And I am going to sign off, gang. And thanks for keeping me motivated, chatting with me and chatting with each other. I love it. It makes time go by fast, for sure, when I'm working out. All right, so we will see you next time. I'm going to plan this time for a workout this evening. Okay, upper body workout using the these weights here, the Bowflex and the Power Blocks dumbbells. So I'm going to use those, and probably break up my weightlifting bench too. And we'll get an upper body workout going on. I'm going to do some research on some different exercises I can try to kind of do the same workout at home, and save the other workouts that I do at the gym, because there's just more variety of weights that they have at the gym, obviously. So, yeah, all right, everyone have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, peace out.